Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Morning Makes. I believe this is episode 21 of 2024, and I am coming on. It's actually Friday evening, and I am coming on to film my video. I'm trying to get ahead a little bit so that my videos will be up on Saturday morning. Sometimes I get behind because of design work and I can't get ahead for Saturdays. So today I'm actually ahead of the game. Yay! I actually had a day off, so I have all my stuff ready to share for Saturday Morning Makes. And I wanted to come on and just mention a few things. I, of course, do my Saturday video usually on Saturday mornings if I can, but sometimes it's sometime during the weekend. Of course, Saturday Morning Makes is just a hashtag that represents my wishing to create at least once a week, to give myself an hour to 2 hours of time to create. Because as a busy mom and parent and worker, and we all make time to do all the shoulds, and oftentimes we don't make time to do the things that feed our souls and give us joy. So that's what caused me to start the Prompt Saturday Morning Makes. And then during COVID, I thought it was very helpful for us to create art when we were stuck in our homes. And so that was something that when I started this, it really took off, and people enjoyed doing it. And many of the people that started doing it during COVID still follow along and create and hashtag their creations, Sat Morning Makes. And I really enjoy that because I can just enter the hashtag and then put on the search filters and search for the things that were made that week. And so that's a lot of fun for me to go out on social media and see what everybody's creating. And my sweet friend Jana also manages Saturday Morning Makes and Today's Two over on Facebook. You can post your creations there. Two Crafters, One Design is my friend Mo of Mo Creations, Melissa, and Gloria of Girliest Cards, and Lisa of UCY I'm a Diva, and everybody that plays along. And they give out a prompt each week. And so like I believe this week is Father's Day. So they always give a prompt to use to help you think of what to play with. And then my sweet friend Nancy, the Handy Scandy, is doing Miss You in May during the month of May. And I believe that is over right now, but you could still squeeze in a post here or there in the beginning of June, and I don't think she would mind a bit. And then we have during Mondays in June, we have hashtag Citrus Punch Mondays. That's my friend Audrey of So Goodall and Veronica, who is VL Ballin 1. And they are doing, on Mondays in June, they're doing Citrus Punch Mondays, where you can use lemons, orange, any type of citrus creation that you want to do. You could do strawberry lemonade, whatever, watermelon limeade, whatever you want to do, using all of your citrus type products. And they have some videos out on their channels that you can go take a look at. Lots of inspiration and ideas for getting started. And then, of course, there's Craft Your Stash, which is Raina and oh my gosh, Raina of Lilo Crafts, and then Dale of Not Too Shabby Chic. And their prompts for June for Craft Your Stash are house, border punch, and then negatives, like film negatives is optional, or it's a bonus one. So you need to use either a house or a border punch for June for Craft Your Stash. So tons of hashtags. I'm not the only one. There's so much inspiration out there. And I always just enjoy seeing what everybody is doing. And I know all of you do too. It's so fun to just be inspired to create. And it does feed our souls, which we all need in this hard world that we live in. So anyway, let's dive into this episode of Saturday Morning Makes. I have been working with some things from Iralamija Shop still. I'm using this beautiful file that's called Belle Flower, I think. Belle Flower is what it's called. There's the name of it right there. And so if you go to Iralamija Shop on Etsy, this is a digital file. She has it all formatted to print for you now. So all you have to do is hit print, and after you purchase the file, it'll download. You can go to the Etsy shop to see your files, go to your purchase section, and you literally can open it in the purchase section and print. I believe you can still do that. But otherwise, she sends it to your email, and you can print it from your email. And this is such a wonderful file. She has it so that you get two larger pages and then one that's a 4-top, like for cards. I believe this is how it comes. I hope I'm saying that right. But anyway, this is a fun paper set. And I love that the main page here has words in it like joy, fly, enjoy, friends, discover. So just a really beautiful paper with text and stuff in it, and you know, just lovely. So I used that. And then the other thing that I used is a beautiful set of products that she put together, like a journaling kit, that is Peter Rabbit is the name of it. And here, I'll show you the name of the information. It's called Peter Rabbit Collage. Okay, so there's all of her information. You can go to etsy.com/shop and then type in Iralamija Shop, and you'll get to her shop, and then just look for Peter Rabbit. So I, of course, have used most of it, but you can see you can create these little envelopes. You just score this and fold it up, and you have a cute little Peter Rabbit envelope. And there's a bunch of those in the kit. This one has little baby rabbits with the mama. There's sentiment strips in the kit. There are little pockets that you can make with inserts. I used my inserts to create cards by just using a die cut to cut this out. And then it also comes with a page of tags. And of course, go to the website so you can see it in full, because I'm just showing you what I have left on the video. But I love all the beautiful images. Peter Rabbit were the little books from when I was a kid that I just loved them. They were tiny size, perfect for little hands. And I got them for my son when he was small, and I used to read them to him too. So such a fun set of products, this Peter Rabbit collection from Iralamija Shop. And then I did use some of the sentiments from this set also, and this is the Always Flashcards from Iralamija Shop. So it's called Always Flashcards, if you can read that. And I am filming from higher up. I rearranged my room a little bit, and I added a shelf so I could film from a higher destination. So you're seeing more on my desk. Let me know if you like that, or if you prefer me to be down closer. So if anybody doesn't like it, I can always switch it back. But I thought it would be nice to have a little more room to film. And then this is another set that I have from her too. These are little definitions. I just used these ones this time, which are the Always Flashcards. And then the other file that I used is this one here. And this is a teacup file that she sells. And I used one of these teacups right here that's aqua colored. Okay, and I just printed out just the teacups from that file to use on some of my projects. So that is all of the papers that I used from Iralamija Shop. Again, these are digital papers that you have to print using a printer, but it's very easy to do. It's easy to print them. And if you have a printer, she is now formatting her file, so all you have to do is hit print. You don't need to mess around with anything. You just hit print. So I hope you guys will try it. It's a fun way to get going. And, I love her papers. I think they're really soft and pretty. And that's kind of a hard thing to find in the craft industry. A lot of the papers are, very bright colors, which has its place also. Anyway, so let's dive into the products that I used. I used these spare parts from Hobby Lobby. I've had these in my stash for ages. I used these foldable bows from Creative Time, from My Creative Time. And these are bows that will lay flat on your cards when you die cut them and glue them together. So I did use one of those. I used the rectangle stitched dies. And I used the 3.75 by 4.75 card layers, and I created a lot of frames using multiple pieces taped together, okay? And I kind of showed you an example of that in my previous video. I used this die, which I can't remember. Oh, I don't remember where this is from. Something Arts. But anyway, this is a floral die, a floral background die. And then I also used this Spellbinders 3D embossing folder called Flower Frenzy. And this is such a pretty embossing folder. Oh my gosh, it embosses vellum so beautifully, but it embosses almost anything beautifully. So a great one for spring and summer cards to have all your flowers, So those are the products that I used. And now we're gonna get into what I created. So the first thing I did was I went ahead and I made one of the envelopes of this sweet little mama bunny with her baby Peter. And inside is this cute little tag. And this is one of the cut-aparts that comes in that kit. And I just added some little sparkle yarn to the corner so that this can sit inside the envelope. And this would be so sweet to give to a little kid's birthday or to a gift you're giving to your mom or something. Just very simple to pull together using that kit. And then the rest of everything else I'm going to show you are cards that I created using the Peter Rabbit kit and those papers that I showed, the Belle Fleur papers, and then other things from my stash mixed in. Like I used a lot of different laces and trims that I have in this beautiful basket from my friend Elise. And I pull those out and I mix and match trims in, as well as I also use this cording from Bead Landing at Michael's, and I used a lot of the pink this time and some of the blue. So this is one of the cards. This one says best wishes, so it could be used for a mom's birthday. She's got her little kids surrounding her, and you can see how I created frames using that 3.75 by 4.75 card die from my Creative Time. And I love how the frames look. And I did edge them all in some Toffee Crunch ink from Memento. And then here's that background plate die also. This flower plate die is in the background. So I love how that looks. It sets off the card so beautifully. I used that beautiful scalloped piece on the inside on some paper that has some texture to it. And so that's the inside of the card. And then on the back of this, I used half of a doily, and I added one of those little sentiments from the Always flashcards and another piece from the little Peter Rabbit kit, and then just a scrap of paper. So I love how these cards are, turned out with the frames. It's so fun to create all different frames using your various framelit die sets that you have. So here's the next one. This one uses velvet again in a brown color. And this one says, love grows here, and the mom is reading a little story to the baby. This would be a sweet baby card for sure. There's so many things that you could use this card for, you know, so I didn't put a specific sentiment on it, but on the back it does say happy day. So very, very sweet. I think this could go to almost anybody. I think we all love the Peter Rabbit character. Many of us do anyway. This is the one where I use the sweet little teacup, and I put the sentiment, thinking of you always. And Peter Rabbit is in the cup, and then I added a little blue twine bow, and my frame has some gingham in the background, and those beautiful Belle Fleur papers again. So such a beautiful, beautiful card. And I added one of the tickets from the ticket page. I cut it down and put it on the back. So, oh my gosh, I just love how these cards turned out. Here's the one that I created with the little bow from my Creative Time. These bows, you can stack up the pieces, and then they're made so that they can stand up, but then they fold flat when you put them in the mail. So I love that. This one says somebody loves you, and it has her surrounded by the bunnies again. I popped the frame up a little bit on this one, so it's popping away from the page along with that beautiful bow. Here's the inside again, and then on the back I just added this little floral piece, which also came from the same pack of papers. This is also an Iralamija Shop paper, so just beautiful. And then on this one, I used Peter Rabbit just by himself. He looks so proud in his little jacket. And on the frame, I added an additional frame. I lined it with some pink gingham, and then I did a button on each of the corners of the frame. And I love how this one turned out. And this one says, smile, you make me smile. And on the inside, just very simple. And then on the back, Peter is there again with another little strip of that Belle Fleur paper. So, oh, I love this one with the buttons. Isn't it sweet? Just so many sweet little details. I love that. And then my final card is a scrap card. And this one, I just took all my leftover scrap pieces that were on my desk, and I edged them with the tea dye ink, and I just put them, cut them down so that they would fit as the background of my card. I had two leftover smaller frames, and then I just framed a piece of embossing, added two sentiments, and then this little piece from the tickets again, cut down to fit inside this frame. And I love how this one turned out. It says, happy birthday to you, I love you. It has the word joy in the background, and then you open it up, it just has a little rectangle frame on the inside, and then on the back it says make a wish. So these just all turned out so cute. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at all of these sweet Peter Rabbit cards that I created. This is one of my favorite styles to create in, kind of vintage, shabby, homespun. And I love this little Peter Rabbit kit. I just had so much fun with it, you guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video for Saturday Morning Makes. I can't wait to get out and see what everybody else is creating today. And also to check out all of the hashtags, to see all the Father's Day products, to see the Miss You in May posts, etc. Craft Your Stash, all the wonderful hashtags. And then don't forget about Mondays in June to use your citrus to join in with Audrey of So Good All and Veronica of VL Ballin 1 for Citrus Punch Mondays all through June. So thank you guys for tuning into my video for Saturday Morning Makes. I wish you all a very happy and crafty weekend, and I hope you all choose joy. Okay, bye now.